Hello, today I'm going to talk about question 2 in leetcode, which is called add two numbers. So um, let's have a look at the example. We're gonna add two numbers, 243 and 564. So the idea is to add up the digits from left to right. And we also need to think about carry and the remainder when we do calculation. So for the first digit, for the first digits, 2 and 5, we add up these two numbers, we get 7. Then for 4 and 6, we add up these two numbers, and the remainder we divide the sum by 10, and we get 1, which is the carry for the next two digits. Then we modulus 10, we can get 0, right? For the next two digits, we add up these three numbers, we can get 8. So the final result should be 708 in the form of a list. So first of all, we're gonna initialize the list. So let's say it's called result list equals none. Then we're gonna use initialize a node to keep track of the current node in the result list. Let's say it's called current node equals none. Then we need to keep track of current nodes in list 1 and list 2. Let's say they called P1 and P2. It's called L1, L2. Then we're gonna initialize remainder and carry. Let's call them rem and carry cry equals 0 and 0. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna iterate through both lists until we reach the ends for both lists. So it should be while L1 dot value. Sorry, it should be while P1 is not none, and no, it should be or. Be very careful. It should be or P2 is not null. Sorry, it's not none. The reason is for this condition, we need to iterate through we reach both ends for both lists. So we need to use or here. We need to initialize two variables x and y. X equals to the value of P1. P1 dot value if P1 is not null, sorry, it's not none, else let's say if we have another number here, let's say if it is 2, when we add up like these two digits, it should be 2. So the default value for the value here, for this none here, is 0. So the value is 0 here. Same thing for y. P2 dot value, if P2 is not none, else 0. Right. Then we're gonna add up like x and y and carry bit and carry from previous digits. So remainder and carry. Remainder equals x plus y plus carry modulus 10. Carry equals x plus y plus carry divided by 10. We also need to cast this number into an integer. We also need to be very careful. Remainder needs to come before cry. The reason is we need to use we need to use carry from previous digits first, and then calculate a new carry bit for next digits. Yes. Then we need to initialize a new node here by using remainder this node rem. As this is kind of like a linked list, we need to link this node to our previous node if we have a previous node. So if we have a previous node, we link previous node to our newly created node. Current node dot next equals node. Then we're gonna set our current node to our newly created node. Finally, we're gonna attach this node to our result list. If we don't have a result list, meaning if the result list is empty, the first node in result list should be our current node. Yep. Then we're gonna move P1 and P2 to the next value. So p1 equals p1 dot next if p1 is not null, it's not known. Same thing for p2. Finally, when we reach the end, for both lists, we're gonna think about whether we still have a carry or not. So, if we still have a carry, meaning if the carry is not equal to 0, we create a new node, which is called list node. Remainder. Sorry, should be carry. And we should add this node to our list. So current node dot next equals node. Finally, we return our result list. Yeah, that is the coding part of this problem. For the complexity, is for while loop is on here. There's no other loop here, so the total complexity is on. Space complexity, as we are using a result list, it should be on as well. Thank you.